Good day, everyone. This is Vincent Tan speaking. This time, I'm going to talk about TOSO Multi VRF, short for TNV, the introduction for North American market. This is the general introduction. If you are interested in TNV specified product, please go to watch the other videos for more detail. This sharing device into these 6 parts. I have put the corresponding video linkages at the below description area just for your reference. Moreover, I also provide the quality subtitle. Don't forget to turn it on if you need. Flexible controller is the controller family, including the wired controller. We have several options for you to choose. And here is the wireless remote controller. This is the adapter for the KeyCard or the dry contactor. And we also support the H2M and the 24 volt adapter. And this is the infrared receiver. And this one is the central controller. This is slide I summarize all available wired controller. The first is the SK46. It is the last generation. We make it to be facing out, but still available. Next is XE78. Compared with the this one, it has a bigger screen, so you can just compare the appearance directly. As for the XE70, compared with this one, it has additional individual control to the lower of the 8-way cassette. Besides, it also has a weekly timer, which is convenient for you to do the control. The last one is the adapter, which is adapt to the KeyCard or the dry contactor to control the in-dock unit. How to do the wiring? In this diagram, you can find that this is the outdoor units and it connects with lots of the indoor units. First, the black line, this is the copper tube. As for the wiring from the outdoor unit to indoor unit, it is the communication in blue wire. And so you can find it is series connected from top to tail, right? And also don't forget to match the or to wire to the match resistor just to guarantee the communication. As for the wired controller, and focus here, we support one wire controller to control one indoor unit, just like this. And also 2 wired controllers to control one indoor unit. Besides, we also support 1 to control multi and 2 to control multi. The multi upper limit is 16. Also on the indoor unit, you will find these terminals. This D1, D2 is for the blue communication wire. As for the H1, H2, that is for this wired controller. One wire controller to control multi-indoor unit, also called group control. So you can find that with only one touch, you can turn on or adjust the setting to all the indoor units. And attention, this is the group control. You cannot individually control the specified indoor unit. All the setting is the same. Max 16. As example, you can turn on the air conditioner, this indoor unit from this wired controller before the meeting. And after the meeting, you can also turn off from the other one. Just turn it off. Very convenient for the control. KeyCard function. This relies on this adapter to achieve. Just like you stay in hotel, when you insert the card, you are allowed or authorized to turn on the AC. When the card is taken out, there are 2 options. The default is the unit will turn off, and the second is the AC will operate in your preset range, which is to maintain the room at your preset range. For the KeyCard device, we accept both AC or DC signal to this adapter. And once it turns on this function, on the wired controller, it will display this icon. As for this adapter, its function is to adapt the signal from the key card device or the joy contactor to control the AC. Just like this case, you can insert the key card to turn it on, and when the card is taken out, it will turn off automatically. And here is the detailed wiring. Both wire the controller and this adapter to the H1, H2 together. Not only the key card, but also the joy contact signal you can input here to control the AC. Would like a third-party, more fancy wired controller to control the indoor unit, it is available. And just like this case, you can integrate the AC control function to this third-party controller. Then you need to rely on this Modbus protocol adapter. Then we can adapt the signal from this third-party controller to control our TMV indoor unit. And the function includes on-off, change the mood, change the fan speed, and the set point. For the control, we support 1 to 1 and 2 to 1, and also 1 for multi and 2 for multi. And this 2 means one adapter of this Modbus adapter and the torso wire controller. 20-volt thermostat adapter. For this one, enable you to apply the local 24-volt thermostat to control the TNV indoor unit. Actually, there are two functions. The first is this function 1 or pattern 1, this one. It is from this wiring. Here is a TMV indoor unit. Going out the H1, H2, then first to this adapter, then we change the signal to 24 volt. Then you can connect to the local 24 volt thermostat to control, including on-off, change the mood, or change the fan speed, etc. Our TMV indoor unit. And the other is acting as a joy contact signal adapter, which is rely on this joy contactor to on-off this TMV indoor unit. And from this wiring, you can also find that we support 1 to 1 indoor unit and 2 for 1. 1 for multi and 2 for multi. Also provide the wireless remote controller to control the TNV indoor unit. Here is the basic function list, including change the mood and set point, also the fan speed adjusting. And also we provide the infrared receiver. Here is the model. And for the duck type, the standard is with the wired controller. This one, you can also choose the infrared receiver to only receive the wireless remote controller signal, which means you don't need to connect this one. Then use the wireless remote controller to control the indoor unit. This is easier for the management. The basic two central controller, which enable you to centralize control or group control the indoor unit, and also you can separate to control or separate to adjust the setting. The model is here, and here is for the size and also the picture. And the difference between these two is the indoor unit quantity. Systems quantity is the same, and the timer. This is support. You can adjust the timer from the calendar, and this is only for the week. And the emergency stop and operating time, how to output the data, and also whether it is available to the split system, and even for this wired central controller, whether it supports the Wi-Fi connection or not. And besides, for this one, it is high compatibility. That means not only the TMV, but also the split like the single zone and multi-zone. It can also use this one to control it. Besides, there are lots of the languages. And for this one, only 3. Is the control detail. When you connect this central controller to the TMV system. In this page, it displays all the online indoor units, so you can just click it. Then you can go to this detail setting page, including change the set point, adjust the fan speed, and also turn on off the functions. And in the advanced setting, here is the most important. We can allow you to use this central controller to shield or to block the setting from the wire controller or the wireless remote controller, including shield all the control, shield to turn on or turn off, shield to adjust the mood, shield to adjust the temperature, or shield to apply the save function. That's all for this sharing. If you still have any other question, suggestion, you can feel free to send me to my email address. Meanwhile, you can also scan this QR code to access the sharing presentation. Hasta la próxima. それではまた今度。